Welcome to the We Ballin' 2 podcast
with Coach Ani and Deb,
where we talk hoops, life, and everything in between.
All right, what's up? What's up?
Hey, I love our beginning, our intro.
Yeah, awesome. It's awesome. Welcome to another episode of We Ballin' 2 podcast. It is, of course, me, Deb, and we got Coach Ani here. And we're going to be talking all things WNBA today because the free agency is going crazy.
Yeah, it's popping.
It's nonstop. Just, yes. Yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving how the pieces are moving and the teams are being created. I just think it's gonna make for a great WNBA season, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited for these games to start popping off. So, you ready to get into it?
I'm ready. I've been ready, man. It's exciting because the draft is Monday, so they got to get all this in this weekend. They got to get that. That kind of you have your team together and you know what you need at the draft. So
we know that, of course, because of the CBA, all the dates kind of got jumbled together. Typically, we would have more time for all of these things to be happening, but because of the CBA, everything kind of just got pushed in together. So we're on a time crunch because the season starts May 8th. So, of course, April 8th through the 10th is when the negotiation period started for the free agents. April 11th, the teams can officially begin signing their new contracts. The draft, of course, is April 13th. And then, of course, the season starts May 8th. So there are a lot of different moving pieces happening right now. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. We're getting updates. I mean, literally by the minute for who's signing where and who's going. So we're going to be discussing some of the bigger names that have signed and what we think about those things. And Coach Ani has thoughts and feelings. I love when she has thoughts and feelings about things. So we're definitely going to get into it. So let's start off. Who you want to start off with? It's a lot. It's a lot. We can go.
Let's start off with LA because that was a surprise.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, because we thought she was going one way, and she did a whole flip, 350 flip on us, and said, "No,
she flipped that right on.
I'm going back home."
So if we're talking about Nneka Ogwumike, obviously she started off with the Los Angeles Sparks. That's where she was originally drafted to. She was there for, I don't know, up until 2014, I believe.
12 years. I think about 12 years. It was a long time.
She was there for a long time. She ended up going to Seattle, and now she's coming back.
She got drafted in 2014. She was the MVP in 2016. And then she went to Seattle in 2023. So she was in Seattle 23, 24, 24, 25. So she was in Seattle for 2 years.
Okay. All right. All right. So we got a lot to get through. We're starting off with we started off with Nneka. I'm sorry. We started off with Nneka. I'm happy for her getting back to LA. I know she probably never wanted to leave and probably wanted to end her career there. So I'm happy that she gets that, and she gets the money that she deserves.
Yeah, but look at that team though. You got Plum, you got Nneka, you got Derica. That ain't how you say her name. You got
Derica Hamby. Yeah.
You got Miss Jackson over there. So you're loaded. You're loaded.
Now, if we can keep Rakia in, I hope that they fight for her. I hope they keep her in LA because, there is rumors that she's supposed to be traded to Chicago for Ariel Atkins. I don't know why that makes sense to anyone other than Chicago. Chicago would be winning, but I don't think that LA would benefit
I
from
don't.
Ariel Atkins.
It might be a money thing, but Ariel Atkins is court, ain't she?
Yes, which
That
is
don't
why
make
that
sense.
doesn't make sense to me because you're not giving Rakia a supermax contract. So
No, I don't think that's never going to happen because there's not enough money to go around.
yeah,
You can't court Nneka. She's been court twice already,
right.
so that's why she didn't get court. But the loser is the Seattle team. Man, everybody's
Oh,
gone.
yeah, yeah. They're pretty much turning out to be a expansion
Rebuild.
team at this point.
A
They look
rebuild.
like an
Well,
expansion team.
you got the big girl, so you got something. Then you
Yeah,
got the other girl, Az, and then you got Tisha. How you say her name?
Natisha Heidemann.
Natisha Heidemann, which she played great last year, so she'll be
Yeah,
good at your point. But you need some other pieces. Then Gabby Williams, they said she's not signing there.
right.
And Azuri is out in LA, so maybe she'll go there. That's another big
Azure,
that can hit a
Azure
three. That's
Stevens.
right. Yeah, she's not going to sign with LA. So what and I don't know if she would actually go back to Chicago or go to one of the expansion teams. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure. But she's still a good player to me. I like her. She shoot. A lot of bigs can't shoot that three, and she can shoot that three. But if you brought Nneka back, you knew you wasn't gonna bring Azuri back.
right.
So, but
Yeah,
LA, man,
yeah,
if they get a bench, they get some people coming off that bench. They got some pieces. They got. I mean,
yeah.
anytime you got Nneka, you got Plum,
Hmm.
and so
And you definitely want to have, two starting fives. I mean, you have two starting fives, you're winning big time. When you
yeah,
could pull anybody off the bench to replace whoever and you got coverage, you don't have
yeah,
any drop offs. Yeah.
yeah. But who you
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have
that.
on that bench? Well, I mean,
Right.
right now is everything is so up in because the main pieces haven't signed yet, so you haven't got
Right.
everybody on the main pieces that haven't signed
Right.
yet. So, because I haven't heard like Courtney Williams, I haven't heard all them girls.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that's
heard nothing
true.
about Courtney Williams, and I'm sure she's going back to Minnesota because
Right.
I'm sure
So,
that was one of the five people that they protected,
yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
pretty see with Nneka going because it's going to trickle down with Nneka going to LA. That means that Minnesota still needs a big.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. You've
so
been saying that the whole time, like they need another big. You've been saying
yeah,
that the whole time. So, and they have what, the number one pick or the number two pick?
you got the number 2 pick.
They got the number two pick. Okay.
Yeah. So they can't. I don't see. I'm so right now. They're talking about the girl from Washington, the one that we liked, Sakira, going to Dallas. So that throws everything up to me. But they still need another big.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're talking about Shakira going to Minnesota,
No, Dallas.
to Dallas. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Her going to Dallas. So if she goes to Dallas, then you could. I mean, Az Fudd could be the pick. I mean, but if she went to Dallas, I still would pick the big girl. I would still get Awa. I would still pick her
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
because you can rotate and she's young. She hasn't been in the league yet, so you got to give her some time to get her footing. I would still take Shakira and I would take the girl at the number one pick. I don't care what nobody says. If I got the number one pick, I'm picking
You
that girl.
too. Yeah.
You know why
You've
I'm
been,
picking
I
her?
mean,
Because
I'm interested to see where she goes because I saw another mock draft and they had her like 3 or 4 or something like that. So I'm hoping, like, we've had this conversation before when I've said, look, I need them to not do the popularity thing. I need them to pick who they need and not do it based on popularity. Like, Paige going to Dallas made sense because you have another guard in there with Arike, and I think Arike needed somebody else to take the pressure off of her. I don't think that.
I don't know if Eureka realized that, and hopefully she can
I
get it
don't think
together
she.
this year.
That was the second part of my
Okay,
assessment of that situation.
okay.
I don't think she realized that that was the point because she still continued to do what she was doing. But and then it also made sense with Caitlin going to Indiana. That did make sense. So the previous ones, yes, but it seemed like after the number one pick, then it became the popularity thing as well, where some of the people going places just didn't make any sort of sense.
I was trying to see. I've been looking at a lot of drafts, and I just don't see half of the stuff don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It don't. It don't. I mean, but maybe I don't know. I know talent when I see it. I know that for sure. Okay, so you got Dallas Wings first, Minnesota Lynx two, and Seattle Storm. Now Seattle Storm is going to take the best off the board. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and so one thing I know they got is a big. They got a big. So we Seattle Storm,
But
man.
do they only have one? Because if they only have one, they're going to need another one. I mean, you can't
Yeah,
just.
but you got so many holes up there. You got to fill some holes.
Yeah.
You got you don't have a 4, you don't have a 3, and you don't got a 2. First of all, they was overloaded with guards. Now they don't have guards. They don't.
Right. They were guard heavy, and now they
Yeah.
don't have any. And tomorrow is the last day. So tomorrow, which is the 11th, is the day that I believe they have to
Everybody's
be
got to be
complete.
signed.
Yes. If I'm looking at this, I'm not. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on. I believe that's when they can officially start signing new contracts.
Oh, it
But
just starts as they can actually start signing. But but the thing about it is, you want to know what you got, so when you go into the draft, you
yeah,
get what you don't got.
that's what. So that's what makes all of this a little bit frustrating because it's Friday, April 10th, and the draft is literally on Monday.
And
So it's like,
they're
you
already in New
know,
York. They're already in
yes,
New York doing draft
getting their
draft
swag bags
activities.
and
Yeah,
yes,
doing draft activities, man. Living the life. I love it for whoever's invited there because they get that experience.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I love it for that. And I love that they got Raven Johnson's, they got tonight, they got what's her name? Akon.
Medina, yeah,
Yeah. And Medina's
Medina.
there. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. Because anybody that gets that 4-day experience, man, is great. That's something that's going to be stuck in their life, like a big, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like a big event for them.
right, right, absolutely. So we have some other notable signees already. Chelsea Gray signed a 3-year contract with the Aces.
Mhm.
Um, Elizabeth Williams signed a 2-year contract with the Chicago Sky.
She's just
So
hanging on. She's hanging on. She's
listen.
hanging on in
So
Chicago.
somebody made a comment about Courtney Williams coming back to Atlanta. And Elizabeth
I don't
Williams,
think
I
so.
think so. I'm gonna kind of get into, if people don't know what happened in Atlanta with Elizabeth Williams and Courtney Williams, why
I know
Courtney
what
is
happened.
probably not going to come back to Atlanta. So there was something that happened with them outside at like a food truck or something. Scuffle happens. Both of them get kicked off the team. And so somebody was commenting. I was like, I don't think Courtney's going to be able to come back to Atlanta. I don't think that's going to happen. So Elizabeth Williams is literally hanging on by, whatever graces that she can hang on with. And I think she's a good player.
And her brother plays in the NBA for Phoenix. He's young. Yes, he's young. Their whole family's ball players.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm gonna tell you what happened with Courtney, and I'm gonna break down the details. Okay, I know exactly what happened. So Courtney used to go out with this girl, and she's a big social media content creator. Okay, so when Courtney was in Atlanta, they was living together in Atlanta, and they was out at a club, and they got into it. The other Williams girl was with them, and they got into a fight with somebody out there, and they got it on film. Well, the girl does content, so all of a sudden, it's like 2 months later, they get on social media and start talking about it and show it on the film. They show it, and so it comes right back around. It was like at the end of the season, and that's what happened. They shouldn't, but I don't think Courtney realizes. Courtney, you're famous. You was an all-star that year.
Right.
Everybody knows who you are. You can't be out fighting with nobody. And then you get on social media with your girlfriend and start talking about it and bring the film out and put the film on and go, yeah, this is what happened. No, Courtney. I think she learned from that though. But she had to get a whole management team and everything to get back in and get back to Connecticut, because I don't think nobody else was going to take her. She did really good in Connecticut, but she's come a long way, and she's matured a long way. So I'm happy for her. Elizabeth don't be doing nothing. You don't even see her
at all. You don't hear nothing, don't see nothing. She ain't making no extra moves, no nothing. She just keeping her head down and grinding, and I'm not mad at her at all. I appreciate the fact that she spoke up for Angel Reese. So shout out to her for that.
I think she got caught up in the mix. Like she probably wasn't even in the fight. She just was in the mix.
I think she was just there.
Yeah.
And I think, maybe tried to. Yeah. But E-Will seems like she's good people. And, I'm happy that she's been able to, still stay in the league and still continue to play. I just hate that, she's stuck in Chicago. I feel bad for anybody that is subjected to that team and what they got going on in the front office, back office, in office.
Yeah.
The practicing in the Y, all of the drama that they got going on in Chicago.
Well, they said they almost got they almost got their building done. They working on it though. Come on. They got they got the building up. They just don't got the insides ready. They got the building up.
They got the owner stealing money. They got a lot of drama in Chicago.
Got a lot going on. Well, to me, if I was a WNBA, I'd be like, look, if y'all don't get it together, y'all got 1 year to get it together.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it together in 1 year, we're going to push you out of here. And we're going to put some new owners. You know what I'm saying? We're going to push you out of here, and we're going to put some new owners. We're going to make some new owners like they did the LA Clippers. We're going to push you out, and we're going to sell your team. You're going to get your money, but you're going to get on.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I agree. All right, so we have Jessica Shepard signed a multi-year contract with the Wings. So she's going from you said she's leaving Minnesota to head to Dallas. I'm hoping Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see all the teams really do great. So I hope that the pieces that they bring in help them,
you have to understand this. Dallas got a whole new management team. They got a whole new coach. They got new coaches. They got new management. They're getting ready to move into a big arena. So they got to get their stuff together because what they had last year was straight garbage to me. And I don't care if Paige was
It
on
was
that team.
garbage.
It was garbage. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I don't even think it wasn't. I just didn't feel like Carrington and Alyssa was even a match in there. It just maybe it wasn't the offense. I don't know what it was really. It just everything was off to me.
It
So
was off.
I'm just hoping that they're putting the right pieces together, and that Shepherd is a good piece for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So Kelsey Mitchell signed a 1-year Supermax contract with the Fever.
She deserves it.
She definitely deserves it. I hope the Fever do her right. I'm gonna leave it at that. We know
She
how
deserves it though. Let me tell you
fans
something.
are, and
She deserves it. If they don't have her, they don't win nothing.
I agree. I agree.
Okay. If they don't have her, they don't win. And
Yeah.
last year they really showed that they could win without Caitlin.
Yeah.
They can win, and they play better without Caitlin.
Yes,
Because
they did.
when Caitlin's on the offense, it's all surrounded by her. Then you got Kelsey over here that can score 30 every game. Caitlin, we don't need you to do that. We need you to facilitate. We need you to get 10. We need you to get 10 assists. We need you to get about 18 to 20 points. But we need you to feed Kelsey. Okay. And we need you to feed all the other players on your team and make everybody, kind of let's get 10 here, 10 here, 20 here. Kelsey get 25. You get your 18 to 20, your 10 assists. That's what we need you to do.
And I really feel like if Ari McDonald hadn't gotten hurt, if I feel like somebody else did too, but Ari McDonald with her, Odyssey Sims, Kelsey Mitchell.
3 people got hurt on that team. 3 people got hurt on that team and had to sit out the rest of the season. 3. The girlfriend that came from Vegas, she blew her knee out. Ari McDonald got hurt. And then what's the other? I don't want to say that. I know it ain't Lexi Hall is the other one. And I can't think her name. She came from Phoenix. And she's like Caitlin's best friend.
Welcome to the We Ballin' 2 podcast.
All right, so let's just keep going. All right, it's been one of them days. Okay, so we have, of course, Arike signed a multi-year contract with the Wings. Naz Hillman signed a 3-year contract with the Dream, so she is definitely coming back.
She deserves it. I love the way she comes off the bench and does what she does, and she's a small big man. I like Naz. I'm gonna give Naz 2 thumbs up every single time.
Yeah.
You got the triplets over there. You got the 3 triplets. You got they like peas in the pod.
They really are. They really are. They definitely bring the joy into the Dream. So I love
that, man.
Yeah. Jewel Lloyd signed a 3-year contract with the Aces, so she's definitely staying with the Aces. Alicia Gray signed a 3-year contract with the Dream. The Liberty have expressed interest in Monique Billings. And what did you say about Monique Billings? Because you have thoughts and feelings.
I love Monique. The way Monique Billings has played this summer and on up and played on the USA team, somebody better sign her because whoever gets her, she's a get, man. And she ain't gonna be your superstar, but she's gonna be blocking shots. She's gonna get rebounds. She can shoot the 3. She can shoot the small. Come on, somebody get Monique Billings. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be signed, and I hope she goes somewhere where she fit in and she can get that playing time, and she belongs, man. And they're fighting for something. I really do. I want to see her do well. So
let's see. Brittany Sykes signed a 2-year contract with the Tempo.
I love that because you know what? They need some defense because you got Marina up there. So they need some defense.
So it's going to be Marina and both Marina and Brittany both got 2-year max contracts.
Yeah.
So the Tempo is starting off hot. they're
And
coming in like,
I'm happy for Slim. I'm happy for
yeah,
her, man.
she's a great player.
Yeah. Yeah, she can. And I didn't think she fit in Seattle. I don't know what that was in Seattle. I
Yeah.
didn't think, I was like, where is she?
I thought
Okay,
she
you're
was
trading for
better
her.
in Washington,
For
but
sure, she was better in
you
Washington.
know,
But
I don't know.
let me tell you what Washington was doing. Washington was loading up on draft picks. They're trying to get a squad. Okay, they're not playing around. That's why they
Yeah.
traded. That's why they traded Edwards to Connecticut, and they got a first round pick.
Mm-hmm.
And then they traded her, and they got a first round pick. And they're sitting on about 4 or 5 first round picks. They're loading up. Okay,
Yeah.
seriously. And I think they would be crazy to let Shakira go because you ain't got no big like Shakira. You
Right.
got you got the 2 girls that play the 3 and the 4, but Shakira is a center. She plays,
Yeah.
and Shakira, she had the last 2 years, and she ain't been hurt. Man, shit, Shakira done came.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Shakira is getting it. Listen,
She's
y'all.
definitely she's putting the W on notice that
She
she's
putting it all together, and so
yeah.
you're gonna miss her days. These couple years now is going to be,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to average 10 and 16, 10 and
Yeah.
18. She
Yeah.
going she can get you 20 a game. And
Yeah.
she going to get you 10 rebounds a game, and she going to play defense. So I wouldn't
Right.
know why you wouldn't sign her. But again, I'm going to tell you this, if you've been watching Washington, I told you this
Mm-hmm.
on the last podcast. I said Washington's going to be a squad. Y'all
Yeah.
better understand that now. They're stacking draft picks. They're stacking. Look at the talent they got. And they played good last year. They're just getting it together for this year and the next year. Okay.
They played last year that good with rookies.
Yes. Yes.
Very young team. Very
And then
young
now you
team.
got the girl that blew her knee out. She's back.
Yeah.
Back. And she's a killer with the score. She's going to score. She's
Yeah.
back. Okay. So now you got a squad, but I still would think that it would be crazy to let Shakira go. But maybe they ain't talking the right monies. But I don't know what kind of money Dallas is gonna have with all them people on that squad.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. All right. Um, I think we talked about Natisha Heidemann already, who's expected to sign with the Storm.
She did. She
Alyssa
did
Thomas.
the deal.
Alyssa Thomas is to sign with the Mercury. Brianna Jones is staying with the Dream, so
That's a good thing.
happy about that. Gabby Williams is not expected to re-sign with the Storm, so we know Gabby Williams was not really that geeked to come back to the WNBA. But I'm happy that she did, and I'm happy that she came back when she did because I just don't think she was on the right team,
I thought
honestly,
she was on
to
the. I thought
showcase.
she was on. I disagree. I think she played really well last year.
No,
They
I'm
just
not
couldn't
saying
put
she
it
didn't play
together.
well. I can't, I'm not saying she didn't play well. I'm saying I don't think she was on the right team, but I think she played great. But and I think you could see the frustration, um, with her throughout the season. It doesn't mean that she didn't play great because she did, but I think she was unhappy in that environment. So I could see why she's not going back to. I think a lot of them were unhappy in Seattle, quite honestly.
Okay. So let's say this. Gabby Williams had a bad experience
Yes,
in Chicago, not
correct,
Seattle. She came to Seattle
correct,
because she had a bad experience in Chicago.
right.
But everything ain't gonna be peaches and cream. You got to fight through it. You back in the WNBA. You didn't go back to Chicago, so leave that in the past. You was out of the WNBA for a couple years. You came back. I thought you played well, okay, and I thought Seattle was a good place for you with that team last year. Not this year though. That team last year, I thought it was good. She was
I'm not
protected. They
talking
played
about the
well.
team. I'm talking about the leadership. The team was fine, but we know that there was problems with the coaching, the coaches. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm
I
not
don't know about
saying
that either.
I'm not saying that I'm just saying that I know that people were unhappy. You had one player who begged to get out, which was Jewel Lloyd. I mean, there was something going on there, and I don't want to just toss that away and pretend like there wasn't an issue. The coach ended up getting fired. They had investigations going on, all different types of situations going on. So to me, it looked like, people were not necessarily
What it
happy
looked like
with.
though. You can't go by. But this is the thing: if she was so bad, they wouldn't have hired her for Unrivaled. That's the thing. You can't go by what it looked like. Now, let me tell you something. Sometimes a player, if they don't get what they want, they'll make everything look bad. They'll put S. They'll put S on everything and make everything look bad. And I felt. And let me tell you this: I've been watching this team. I'm telling you, when I watch WNBA, I watch every game. So let me tell you this. So 2 years ago, the year before Jewel Lloyd came back, went to Vegas. Okay. If you watch the Olympics, Jewel Lloyd didn't get much playing time. Jewel Lloyd was sitting on the bench most of the time. Okay. Now I'm not saying.
And then she went to Vegas and she balled out. She came
Okay,
off
but
the
wait a
bench
minute. Let me
and
finish.
she did what she had to do. So sometimes your environment's not the best environment for you. You got to remove yourself from the
So you're
situation.
telling me the Olympics ain't the best environment for you? But you around all the
No,
good players and you didn't ball out in the Olympics? That's
I'm
what you're
not.
telling
I'm not.
me?
I'm not
No.
saying. But did she? I don't think she got much playing time. Just like
Well, she
on the
didn't.
boys, on the men's team, um, there was one particular player who didn't get much playing time. So
The
that
guy from
happens
Boston, but
too.
she didn't fit in. He couldn't play the defense. If you really watched it, he could. They try to put him in, but he could not play the defense on the person, so they took him out. I watched all these games. I know exactly what happened now. Jewel Lloyd did not play because Jewel Lloyd could not play. Hold on. So when she came back from the Olympics, she didn't play good at all. Okay. So that's all about her. She has to take some type of responsibility of what happened in Seattle. I don't know what happened in Seattle, but if the lady was a bad coach, they would have never hired her for Unrivaled. Never. Okay. I don't believe it. Okay. And you have to understand is everybody's leaving, and you ain't at that top tier. So now you don't have other people coming in. And the year before, Jewel Lloyd was she was the scoring champion of the WNBA. So just because you're not happy somewhere, you still got to ball out because you're trying to go other places. I didn't think Jewel Lloyd played well in Vegas till like about halfway in the season. You know how they was terrible, especially when she was starting.
Oh yeah. And then
Now
they put her. She said, "I'll come off the bench," and things turned around. Okay, so
yeah.
yeah, but that
But
doesn't take away
that's
from the fact
partly
that
on
she,
her too. It's not on the coaches, the system. You've been in this system. I ain't
again,
trying to hear it. That's your opinion.
remove
This is fine.
yourself. I say remove yourself from a situation where you're unhappy. We saw other
Well, a
players
lot of
do the
people unhappy
exact same
everywhere.
thing. Marina Mabry is one of them. Dana Evans is another one. There's a lot of players
Marina
who were
Mabry left
at
because she had some personal issues going on with somebody in that locker room.
what I'm saying
That's your
is
fault.
that they played like
Stop
trash.
dating. Stop dating
They
your players.
that
Stop
we're not
dating your
even.
teammates.
I agree.
Stop
Don't
dating
date
your
your teammates.
teammates. Stop
But what
dating
I'm
your
saying
teammates, and then
is,
went right to Connecticut and dated another teammate.
yeah,
Didn't learn that one lesson.
not one lesson. However, what I'm saying is she played like trash. And then when she left and went to the other team, then she played better. And the same with Dana Evans. Dana
Not
Evans
to
played
me.
like trash with Chicago. She goes to Vegas, and then all of a sudden she's hitting all her shots and not throwing the ball away, not passing the ball.
I
So
just
I think when a lot of times when they be unhappy, they just don't care. They just out there doing whatever.
I didn't think Dana Evans got a I didn't think I didn't think Dana Evans actually got enough time. Like they just would go in and take her out. I didn't think she got like when she went to Vegas, they was like, do you, Dana? They didn't do that in Chicago. And that, period. And that's the way I feel. I watch all these games now. I watch them all. And I know especially Chicago. I watched.
I don't know. I say she would be in the game, and as soon as she get in the game, she turn the ball over. I mean, it was, or she come down and shoot a brick. It'd be like, what are you doing? The rest of the offense is coming down the court, and you run down and shoot a brick. And I'd be like, what are you doing, Dana? What are you doing? Your team's not down there. Now they back down on defense.
She was under a lot of pressure in Chicago. I feel like she was not, they didn't say, do you, Dana? Like when she went to Vegas, the coach actually talked to her and said, Dana, we want you to be Dana.
Dana was trash in Chicago. She was trash.
But that 1 year, not just that 1 year, she played good all the other years.
It was trash. You're right. Okay. But I'm just saying, and just like Jewel Lloyd was trash.
I wouldn't say Jewel Lloyd was trash. I think Jewel Lloyd was not putting any effort. Okay. She was just there. Okay. And that's on her. That's on her.
All right.
If she was going out in the Olympics, she would have got playing time. She wasn't doing that, but she was being a spectator, just like me and you on this TV.
Gabby Williams is not going back to Seattle, and we can speculate all day on why she's not going back to Seattle. I think it's the coaching change, possibly, where people are just unhappy with that situation. So we don't know, of course. We're just speculating and giving our own 2.57 cents.
Well, when you look at the landscaping, that's the reason why she ain't going back. Look at the landscaping. Neck is gone. Yeah. Dickens is out of there. Slim is out of there. Jewel is.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a good team. It's going to be a rebuilding team.
Yeah.
And hopefully, what would be a good person for them is AZ Fudd. But are we going to get to AZ Fudd?
Ooh. I want people to, like I said, I want people to pick the right person that they need and not the popularity.
Ooh, check this out. Brittany Griner is going back to Phoenix.
No. OMG, that just happened?
Going back to Phoenix.
I really wanted her to stay in Atlanta.
They need a big because old girl's not coming back there. They need a big, but Brittany Griner's going to give you about 10 minutes each half, and that's it.
That's it. She's going to give you a cool 8 to 10 minutes, and then
she's going back to the Sun.
Oh, wow.
Because Sabley, she's not coming back to the Sun. So
wow.
They need a big.
The pieces are moving, honey. The pieces are moving.
That works, though. That works. I mean, you got Nas, you got Angel, and you got Brianna. And you got whoever you got else you can fit in there. But people do have to understand this. Brittany is on her last leg right now.
Yeah.
If she is on her. I love her. I'm not saying nothing bad, but she's either she needs to go get some surgeries on them knees because them knees is gone.
Yeah. She can't jump. She can't hop. She can't skip.
She can't. She can give you about 10 minutes on each side, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But I mean, she's how many years she been in the league? About 15.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. I mean, and she's been through some things. So, I mean, I'd be going to get treatment. I done went to. She ain't leaving the country. She ain't leaving the country though.
Wow. And that's why I'm happy that they've got the new CBA, so she doesn't have to leave the country because I'm sure that is
that's traumatic. Like, she probably got TS. What's it called? TSD. PSD.
PTSD. Yeah.
Yeah. She probably dramatic. I mean, I'm like, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
because I would be scared every time I came through there with my passport. And they're gonna
Right.
hold me up. I mean, just imagine if me or you was put in a prison.
Yeah.
Come
I
on, we
don't
ain't
want to
never been
imagine
in no
that.
yeah, but we ain't never been in no situations like that. I mean, we
No.
complain about our situation right here. I mean, we got water, food, soap, clothes.
And free will and the ability to
Yeah,
go in and out and move around
yeah,
as we want to.
yes,
So
yeah.
yeah. The Liberty are planning to re-sign Maureen Johannes. We talked about the Shakira Austin possibly going to Dallas.
Yes.
So we did touch on that. Azare Stevens is not re-signing with the Sparks. You said that she's possibly going to Seattle.
No, I didn't say
Is
that.
that
So
what?
that might be a
No.
good fit
Okay.
for her. Somewhere, somebody needs a big that can shoot
Yeah.
the three and spread the floor.
Yeah.
I don't see. I don't know. She could fit in anywhere though. I think you know what I'm saying. She's a
Yeah.
good player. It's just it was an overload in LA. When NECA came back, that means she was out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe she didn't want to give up a whole bunch of minutes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right.
So of course, we've. I know people know this already, but Skylar Diggins is in conversations in regards to the sky. I don't wish the sky, honestly, on anyone. I really don't. And other people are excited about it, and like they think that's a good idea. Da da da. I'm like, but I, I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling.
Well, she would be good for Camilla. She gonna get the ball to Camilla. She's a good defensive player. She still can play her butt off. I mean,
Yeah. I
you
just
know,
feel bad for anybody that has to go play there. And I guess
me too.
I'm
Me
just
too. But somebody got to do it.
yeah.
Somebody got to do it. And you know what I'm saying? Unless you want to go
Yeah.
back to, you ain't going back to Seattle because I guess that door is closed
Right.
for Seattle because they signed Letitia. So it
Yeah.
seems like that door is closed.
Hmm.
And you know when everybody's exiting from there, and Slim done went and signed for Toronto. You got Portland. I mean, you got Portland. I'm just going to the landscape of teams that somebody could use a real good point guard that's got all right.
So those are the we got most of the signees that we have. Kirsten Bell also re-signed with the Aces as well.
Mhm.
So there's a trade going on. The are going to get Diamond Miller, and the Wings are going to get Rhea Marshall. So that's an interesting.
I don't know what they did that for. I'm trying to figure it out. Did they get another draft with it? They get a draft pick with it?
Listen, I that's all it says is
I
that the
know I've
Sun
seen it.
get Diamond Miller and the Wings get Rhea Marshall. I don't know if there's anything else that goes along with that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It, that's why I said I'm ready for the season to start because I just want to see how all of these things are going to fit into each other. I know when they chose the team for the Valkyries, I was very confused. Very confused. I was like, what is this hodgepodge of who are these people?
Oh
And
yeah.
then when they
We
started
haven't heard
playing, I
about
said,
we haven't heard about what's her name that we used to say she used to fake a fumble or fake a offensive foul all the time. What's her name? We
Tiffany
ain't heard
Hayes.
about her. She's probably going back to Valkyrie. She probably going back to Valkyries. They love her out there.
Yeah,
They love Tiffany Hayes out there.
yeah.
So she probably going. Maybe she has a 2-year contract with them. I'm not sure. But I thought everybody was a free agent. But I ain't heard nothing from her. It's been quiet on that tip.
I mean, zip.
zippity doo dah, zippity day, because I
I
have not
haven't
heard
heard
from her
anything. I haven't heard the Valkyries.
talk about
Period.
nothing. Yeah,
I mean,
talking
it's
about
been
nothing. Quiet over there.
interesting.
I don't even know who
Damaris,
they. I don't even know who they protected.
I don't nothing. Damaris Dantas is going to sign with the Fever. Uh, let's see. Liberty expressed interest in Alana Smith. Um, Lee Yaru and Grace Berger have both signed qualifying offers with the Wings, so they're going to stay with the Wings.
I'm trying to figure out if you get rid of all your other bigs, you already got rid of 2 of them. Now you're gonna get
For
rid of
who?
Alana Smith too for Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? What's you got Alana Smith ain't signing back. The other girl went
Maybe
in the
they're
draft.
going to take. Maybe they're going to take Lauren Betts.
No, they are going to. They're going to anyway. That's who they're
Yeah.
going to take. If the other girl is not there, it's a flip. If they take Lauren Betts, then they're going to take Awa. If you take Awa, we're going to take Lauren Betts. They need a big. That's why they was trying to go get NECA. They can't get NECA now. It's over with for that. So they're going to have to draft a big. There's no one else here. There's no one else. So you got to go get another. They need a rim runner. They need somebody that's going to rebound. They need some, you know what I'm saying? They need somebody else that's going to play defense on Asia. You got, and I don't know if we got anybody coming up or anybody that can play defense on Asia.
Right.
But you need somebody. But LaFisa is not it. She's a 4. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's playing out of position. So they need her to get back into that 4 position and they need another big. They never had a big.
Right.
They was playing Alana and the other 2 other girls. They was playing them, rotating them girls with LaFisa. Now they don't got if the other girl, if Alana goes, they don't got none of them. So I don't know what they're doing. What they better do is they better sign Alana, because I thought she was the best of the 3 anyway. But maybe they ain't talking the right money.
I mean, it's possible.
So and they better get Courtney Williams, because I don't know who else they would get that's better than her that fits them.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll come tomorrow and say they signed her. Because I still want them to be good. I want them to compete.
Yeah, absolutely. I want them to be competitive. I do. I really do. I want to see them, and I want Nafisa to have somebody there. I don't know when she's expected to come back, because I think she was in a wheelchair at the Sports Illustrated shoot. So I don't know when she's expected.
She might not have wanted. She might not have wanted to get on that sand. That sand wears your legs, and ankles, and feet out. If you ain't up to par and you had that surgery, she probably did not want to be on that sand.
Well, but I'm saying that's why I don't know when she's expected to come back. Like, I don't know what her time frame is for coming back from her. From her. She did have surgery. She had surgery. Okay.
Yeah, she had surgery on both them feet, both them ankles or feet or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is all of the moving pieces so far. And I know that it's just not even close to being over, because there's still so many unanswered questions. I think the one we brought up, Tiffany Hayes, we haven't heard anything about the Valkyries. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. We don't know what's going on with the Valkyries at this point. Nobody's saying anything. They're very hush hush with the Valkyries. Some of the other teams, of course, are kind of being very intentional about who they're keeping. And I'm assuming that they're negotiating like crazy right now. That's a lot of players to go through.
Yeah, it's a lot of players that have not been signed. If they have, we don't know about it.
Yeah.
It's not out yet. So, but they have to do something. So when the draft is Monday, so you got Saturday and Sunday. You got Saturday and Sunday to figure it out, because this is a good draft.
Yeah. Jordan Canada signed a 2-year contract with the Dream. So we know she's coming back. I do think they need another guard. I said that before, that I think the Dream needs another guard, another point
Where would
guard
you
to
put
come
her at?
in for.
You got Papa, you got Jordan, you got Alicia, you got
They need a
what's the other
point
one?
guard. Alicia is
I
not a
don't know where
point
you're gonna put
guard.
her at.
She can run the
But
point, but she's not a
I don't
point
know where
guard.
you're gonna get the minutes at for another guard. I don't know where
When Jordan comes out, you put in your other point guard.
name somebody you're gonna get to come in there. Name somebody.
I'm saying as far as the draft is concerned, for
I
them to
understand,
pull
name
a
them.
point guard from the
Because
draft.
them point guards that you
So
got on that draft is not gonna be there at 13 or 14 where they're drafting at. They're not gonna be there.
you don't think Raven will still be there?
Mm-mm. No, that would be a blessing if she is, but I just don't feel like she will be. So you think that Kiki Rice, all of them is going to be drafted
I
before
don't
Raven?
think. I don't know. I mean, and that's so. I mean, I got to look at the draft board again to see what it's looking like, because to me it makes sense for them to get another point guard.
They could use another guard or a big. They could use either or.
Yeah,
What's name is gone now. Brittany's gone, so they could use either
yeah.
or. So you're telling me that Olivia Miles, AZ Fudd, Kiki Rice, all of them is gone. Well, let me tell you something.
I mean, who are they going to? And does that make sense? Because
so you could. I think they got number 13. Let me look at the order. Gotta go look. I think I had it up here already. I hate to do this, but I have to. Look at this. I don't want to do the draft order. I want draft order. Yeah. She might get down there, or if Raven don't get down there, Cody will be there.
Yeah, and Cody can run the point. She definitely can, and she's also gonna run over you if she needs.
No, she's just strong. If you don't get out the way and you can't hold your own, then hey, you better move on out the way. Then it's just that simple.
Yeah.
But Seattle Storm, Connecticut, Washington. I just don't see Raven getting that far down. I just don't. I don't see it. Because I mean, you're gonna tell me that if that Toronto or Portland ain't gonna grab her, they got number 6 and 7.
And then because I don't really know a lot of the players at either one of those teams, like the ones that they took out of the expansion, I'm not sure who,
Listen, you want a point guard that's a point guard? Okay. This is the reason why I say that. Because you got, when I'm looking at, me and you don't watch a lot of college basketball.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get somebody that can play defense out front and can lead a team. I don't need somebody just can score a basket. That's not what I'm looking
Right.
for as a point. I'm looking
Right.
just like I said for Caitlin. I need you to get them 10 assists, give me 10 points. I'm good on the point guard. But I need
Yeah.
you to play defense too.
Yeah.
And I don't see that. I see Raven Johnson.
Yeah.
When I look at these point guards, you saying Kiki? I don't really like Kiki Rice. I'm gonna tell you that right now because when I'm gonna tell you the reason why. So when the game before they played South Carolina, who they play? The game before they played South Carolina, they played
Why did
Texas.
I just? Yes.
They played Texas. Okay.
Yes.
She could not get open. She could not when they played Texas, she could not get around. She could not get off a shot because she could not her foot speed is not fast enough. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? The only time she had to open a shot is when they all went in and she stayed out and they passed it out and she had an open shot. She could not get her own
Yeah.
shot. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Kiki Rice is solid, but not the kind of person I'm looking for. Somebody that can play defense on the perimeter
Yeah.
because you got so many really good guards in the WNBA, and you need somebody that's going to play some D.
Mm-hmm.
Raven's going to play D. She don't care if you tell her to go play on the post like she did before. She's going to play D.
Right.
And she's going to get you that. She's going to make all the right decisions. You don't have to worry about her turning the ball over. You ain't got to worry about her making the wrong decision. You ain't got to worry about that. And when you have a new team that you're trying to build, that's who you want to start your team out with, a big and a point guard. A
Yeah.
big and a point guard. That's what you want. That's why I don't know, what these, it's going to play out the way it plays out, but you just don't know who is going to draft where. And
Yeah.
I she could be in any place. I mean, Washington Mystics, they don't really have a point guard.
Where do they currently have her going?
They
Does
got
it
her
show?
going to Indiana Fever at
Oh
number
my
10.
God. Please, Jesus, no. Please. Just no. Just no. Please, Jesus. Please.
We just don't want
God.
her in Chicago and we don't want her in Indiana. Anywhere
No.
else, I'll be happy. Okay.
God, I know I have not been the best. Okay. But if you hear me, Lord, please do not send our baby girl to Indiana or Chicago. Please. I beg you, Lord. Just anywhere but. Anywhere but. I'll take
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying. She go anywhere. She could
yes,
fall down to
just
13 and then go to Atlanta, and that would be perfect.
that would be perfect. Then she stay home and that would make
Wouldn't
everybody
that be perfect?
happy. It would be absolutely
She's from
perfect.
Atlanta,
Yes.
so
That would be
we'll see.
absolutely ideal.
Monday. Oh, what we need to do Monday? We're gonna see, and I'm gonna be so
We're
hyped
gonna
for
we're
this
gonna go we're
draft.
gonna go live on Monday. We're gonna go
Yeah,
live on YouTube on Monday and talk about the
yeah,
draft. We're gonna
yeah.
be live during the draft, giving our
Mhm,
input and what
mhm.
our feelings and thoughts and all of the things are. So um,
We're gonna
that
be
is the
back before
plan.
that, though, for sure. We're gonna be back
Yeah,
before that because
we'll
these
probably be
things
back on
move.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Once some uh, things are signed and other deals are made, because there's
yeah.
still a lot of
There's a
players,
lot to
because
go
remember
around.
everybody was
Yeah,
unrestricted free agent
free
at
agent.
this point. Everybody was,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is why the rookies were able to move around too, because of the CBA, because of that whole situation. It kind of opened up the ability for everybody to be able to move. I was hoping that somebody else would pick up Camilla.
They not letting Camilla go. Come on now.
I was hoping that somebody would
They
take
not letting
Camilla.
Camilla go.
So, all right. It has been another interesting podcast. I apologize. Maybe there was a little chaos going on in my life currently because there was a lot of children around me while I was recording. So if you saw the chaos, a little bit of me going just trying to keep everybody together, I appreciate y'all sticking with us regardless with all of that. But we're excited about the upcoming
life is
thing.
lifing. That's what's
Life
going
is
on.
life.
Deb is on vacation, y'all.
You see the
Deb is
Panama
on
City.
vacation. Deb is on vacation with her kids and a whole bunch of her friends, and she's still trying to do the podcast. Let's keep it real. This is Hoop's life and everything in between, and we got a whole bunch of life going on. Deb is on vacation in Panama City, y'all, and we're still doing the podcast. It's a lot going on. Deb is she's the chaperone this weekend. Okay,
chaperoning teenagers.
She is the mama bear this weekend, and she got to make sure everybody is good. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what's happening. There's something going on in the background.
Wait, what is happening?
You hear something in the background? That's what's going on. Jeb is a chaperone for a whole bunch of high school kids, and they are on vacation. This is spring break,
Lord.
y'all.
It has
and we're still doing the podcast.
We wanted to come out and make sure that we talked about it, regardless of what was going on in our lives. And we wanted to make sure that we hopped on here and gave y'all the information and our 2.5 cents and what we think about what's happening currently. So we will be back again more than likely on Sunday, and then we're going to go live on Monday for the draft. So thanks again for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things, follow.
Please follow us, because we got a whole bunch of people that's hitting our pages and not following, and we really would love you to follow. Let's subscribe, let's follow, let's engage, all of that, you guys.
Hit the notification button so that you can be notified when we upload new videos. And and also, like she said, engage with us. We like to hear what you have to say. We like to respond and keep the communication going. It's going to be a very interesting summer of basketball.
We're loving it though, y'all. We're gonna be in some of these venues. Trust me, we're gonna go live somewhere. Y'all gonna be where? Oh yeah. We up in there.
We also still have upcoming portal talks because the portal is off the chain. There's 1,300.
Portal is on fire right now, and a lot of stuff has not been revealed really, and we're waiting on it to be all revealed.
Yes. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna come back in some days from now and talk about after the draft. The portal and what is going on with the portal and who's moving where and who's doing what. And, of course, I'm going to throw this little tidbit in because, I like to toot my own horn every now and then. So I said that Kamora Johnson from Virginia needed to go to South Carolina because they needed another point guard. So, lo and behold.
Is that a fact?
Lo and behold, she's on a visit to South Carolina. So I'm hoping, and I did actually put something in my story, and I tagged South Carolina women's basketball and said, y'all need to go get her. She's in the portal. You need to go get her. And then a day or so later, 2 days later, she's on a visit. So I'm hoping that they listen.
If you go on a visit, it's a wrap. I'm gonna take it right now. All Dawn has to do is sit down and talk to you, and it's over with. So.
I think she plays a lot like Raven. She reminds me a lot of Raven. That the same type of energy, the fast, the handles. The difference with her is that she gonna pull it on you. I think Raven started pulling it this year as far as just knocking that shot down, but Kamora.
I think she'll be good because she's gonna have some bigs that can score. So
yes, and she won't have to do it all by herself.
It'll be all new for her, but it'll be good for her. So
I agree to learn how to work in the system to better get her prepared for the draft. Yes. for the WNBA. I agree.
But
So, but we're going to come back.
One thing before you started this, so you think that Jordan Lee is coming? You think Jordan Lee is coming?
To who?
To South Carolina.
Well, I don't think so. I think they're going to choose one, but I don't. They need a point guard. So
No.
I don't think.
I'm just asking. Jordan Lee was
Yeah,
the top 3-point shooter at Texas. 6 foot. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna
I have to go back and watch some film on Jordan Lee and see if I see her fitting in with the South Carolina.
We missing 2 guards now. You get one because everybody else coming in is big.
Well, no, because they have Jersey coming in. They have Jersey, and I want to say there's another, but you also have Isla. So no, you have Isla.
You do. You got two. You got. You do. You got two. You got three high school players coming in. Jersey and the 2 other girls, and all 3 of them is big. They're over 6 foot. They're like 6'1", 6'2".
Jersey's a guard though. So you know what I'm saying?
Jersey's a guard. Wow.
She's a monster.
I'm about to talk about Jersey then, because Jersey need to get on some nutrition.
She's not. Well, no, because I saw her in person. She looks bigger on television. She's not as big as you think she is in person. I did see her in person at OTE. She's not what. It's not what you think. It's kind of like.
Is she taller than you?
She's tall now. She's definitely taller than me. Yeah, she's tall. But I'm saying, as far as like weight, she's not heavy. She's not as heavy as you think she is.
I'm not saying she's heavy. I'm just saying I was watching her in the All-American game.
Yeah. Okay. She's a big guard. She reminds me. So there's a couple of big guards that I like Jersey. Sydney Savory is another big guard that I like. That's in Michigan.
Tell me somebody that in the WNBA that compares to Jersey.
That would be
ain't nobody.
Yes, it is. It is. Oh my God. Anissa Morrow.
No. Let's finish this recording. No.
I'm just saying, Anissa is a guard.
No.
She played the post. Jersey can play the post too. She just, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're in, I'm just saying.
Anissa is not a guard. And Anissa's body is chiseled. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, she is.
Lord, my Lord. She got an 8-pack going on. I mean, she's chiseled up.
But if we're also thinking about a guard, like Cody McMahon is also a guard.
I get all of that. But I'm saying is you're going to make her Anissa. Anissa is okay.
But you said WNBA. I'm just saying body type. They have the same body type. You know what I'm saying? And Cody McMahon also has that same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
All right.
You know. Jersey's a big guard. Sydney Savory is a big guard. They're just big guards. Madison Booker is a big guard. Sarah Strong is a big guard. They're big guards.
No.
Yes.
Madison Booker. Sarah Strong is not a guard.
Sarah Strong can play any. She can play.
She can handle the ball, but if she puts it down on the wrong person, they're going to take it. Correct. She's not a guard.
But I'm saying she's not a point guard, but she could be a two.
Another video. Let's keep because I'm about to
go into a whole other conversation. We're beefing on this. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah. We need to
thanks everybody for tuning in for this.
It'd be 2 hours over here. I'm serious.
And it is definitely bedtime for me. Okay.
It's Friday. No, you can't go to sleep. We got kids to make sure they in the bed before you go to sleep.
I'll still be up. I'll just be in the bed, but I'll be up. But
okay, that's what I thought.
so
You got to make sure they make it on in. They're gonna try to get by with some stuff. You're gonna let them get to about 11, 12. They get to about
yeah,
12. And
yeah.
then at 12:05, I'll be calling everybody. Hey, I'm
yeah.
not playing. Okay.
Bring it on
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all tuning in to our shenanigans today. Again, we're going to go live on Monday for the draft, but we will post another video on Sunday to kind of go over and also do our mock draft. We're going to do our mock draft.
What has transpired over this next 48 hours, because it's going to be a bunch of stuff.
Because the reason we haven't done the mock draft yet is because there's still so many unanswered questions. We don't know.
There's so many unsigned players. We don't know what the team is looking like at all. And people are jumping to different teams.
Yes.
So we can't go by the team that was last year, because that ain't gonna be it.
Right. This ain't last year's price ain't this year. So
yeah, because for one, before we get off here, we would never think that Seattle was going to be Seattle right now. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I would never think that Seattle was going to be what Seattle has. They need everything now.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you never know who they're going to. I hope they got a couple picks, but they need everything. So
facts on facts on facts.
Yes, and Chicago does too.
We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. God bless and good night.
Follow y'all. Follow us, y'all. Follow us, please.
Thanks for tuning in. Follow We Ballin' 2 on all social media outlets. Stay connected for hoops, life, and everything in between. We'll catch you next episode.